see what Addie's all about.
How do you apply to the school?
Off their website. You can go on their website and it walks you through it.
Or you can give us a call at 1-800-667-5885.
Or you can go on TikTok and messaging.
Yeah.
We're pretty easy.
What sets you apart from all the other schools?
Is that for me?
Well, you can cut your own stuff. A lot of places don't do that. They have it pre-cut for you, but you get to learn how to use torches and everything here. So that's pretty cool.
I think a lot of the advice too, and just getting put in different scenarios and like learning how to fix something if you mess up. There's just a lot of good advice here. I think that sets Missouri Welding Institute
Yeah, and you can
apart.
work at your own speed. You don't have to move along with everybody.
Yeah, and I think all the different instructors, they have lots of different backgrounds and lots of different experiences they share with everybody.
How many courses do you have and how long is each course?
So we have 3 courses. We have the Master Pipe Welder course. It is 18 weeks long. We have the Master Structural course. It is 11 weeks long, and we have the Pipe Fitting course, which is 10 weeks long.
How much is the tuition?
So the tuition for the 18-week Master Pipe Welding course is $22,900.
The Master Structural course is $16,750.
The pipe fitting course is $13,298.
What classes in school do you recommend to anyone if they are thinking about applying to the school?
If you want to weld, I always recommend the 18-week Master Pipe Welding course just because it covers MIG, TIG, STIG, and flux core, both pipe and structural, as well as some pipe fitting. If you're not really interested in welding, but pipe fitting catches your eye, the 10-week pipe fitting course is also amazing.
What types of welders do you use?
We use, here at the school, Lincoln Invertex. They're a great machine. They're very durable. We put a lot of hours on them. They run 24 hours a day. But as long as it welds, I like them. It doesn't matter to me.
What is the most commonly used welding rod?
17.
Good job, girls.
We know that rod well.
Yeah. Which you said that's your favorite too, right? 7018?
Yeah. Do you need to know how to weld before applying?
No, you don't.
Is there a high need of welders?
Always.
And everywhere.
Yes.
What made you decide to study welding?
Everything. I just want to prove the boys wrong, mainly.
I think it's different too, and especially for somebody who, doesn't want to do paperwork or the typical like office job, it's definitely nice to like be on your feet, move around, and you get to see so many different places.
Yeah,
so
you
there's
won't
a
be
lot of
bored.
different things about it.
I used to be a social worker. I have a degree in social work, and it was just a career change to where I can do something with my hands and create stuff.
I graduated high school and needed a career, and school wasn't for me. I obviously wanted to make doctor's wages, but I didn't want to have a doctor's education, so that's why I went to traveling welding.
What made you what is your favorite weld process?
Stick.
Stick.
TIG, I like to stay clean.
TIG is so hard.
Comes with time. That's why you're at school.
I know.
I've never tried though, so that could change
Yeah.
as time goes on. I haven't done TIG yet, so.
What is your favorite type of welder and hood?
Right now we all use just a sugar scoop.
Fiber metal sugar scoop, that's my hands down my favorite. My favorite welding machine all depends on what I'm doing with it. If I'm stick welding, I really like Lincoln's. If I'm MIG welding, I really like Miller's. What's your favorite?
My favorite welder is a Hobart, and my favorite hood is a Optro.
There's nothing wrong with those.
Nice.
What is your favorite weld process? I think I already asked that. Did I? Okay. What would you say is the most challenging part of the courses you have taken and why?
Patience, not getting
Learning
angry.
patience.
Because like you said, whenever you get mad, you fall
When you
worse.
start welding bad, you get mad, and the madder you get, the worse you weld, and the worse you weld, the madder you get. It just spirals downhill from there. So just take a step back, chill out, go back to it.
What is your favorite Disney villain and why?
Cruella de Vil.
You stole that one.
She's awesome.
You said Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, but he's not a villain. I just learned that.
What's your favorite?
Cruella de Vil, because of the cool car.
That's why me and Addie are tight.
Why is she your favorite?
Yeah.
Because
The
she's
car?
meaner than a
Oh,
rattlesnake.
okay. I thought he was gonna say the car.
What are you gonna do in the future? What's your future plans? What are you gonna do?
I'm going to go to the shoe metal workers.
That was better than us.
Sorry.
Alright.
Yours.
My
Favorite.
favorite villain?
Yeah.
Ursula. I don't.
Ursula, yeah.
Ursula.
she's
I
the
don't
best.
think I really have one.
I think I watched Ariel the most probably when I was little.
What's up, Will? We got Addie here today. She's a 9-year-old welder. Make you guys her own YouTube channel. So she wants to check out the school. Good. Good.
You need an in there?
No, I've got okay. I was just going to talk about the classroom real quick.
Right on, right on.
Then I'll let you guys get back to it.
Oh, we're good.
So, in here is where you spend your first hour of every day. Don't worry, I know you haven't wrote a lot of English papers yet, but don't worry, we're not going to have to write English papers or anything like that. It all has to do directly with welding, so we're not wasting any time. All right, we're going to get it here. You know, think you can show these boys how to weld? No, don't be shy. Okay. So I'll stop him for a second. Can you give me just a second, buddy? Can you give me just a second to talk? I appreciate it. So we just left the classroom. We went right next door to the pipe lab. Your classroom time only runs for 14 weeks of your 18-week program. Once your 14th week is up, we take that classroom knowledge, we come out here and we're going to learn about pipe fitting. You know anything about pipe fitting yet? Not yet? You're about to learn, okay? Yep, it's all pipe welding and pipe fitting. So when we come out here, I say, hey, make me a run from point A to point B. I'm going to tell you where to put it. You're going to pull all your own measurements. You're going to cut all your own pipe. You're going to bevel it, prep it, fit it up, tack it, and guess what's next? Then you weld it. Good part, right? So out here you get a little pipe fitting experience along with your welding education. Any questions? All right. The idea of this is to teach you before you grow up and get out to the field and do all that. You know, it kind of puts you in a real life perspective. This is a confined space simulator.
What would this be used for?
So it's a vessel. It's to hold. You know, sometimes it holds oil, sometimes it holds water, sometimes it holds acid. This one wouldn't hold acid because it's carbon, but it's a storage tank. Like, and then all the piping system coming off of it, it pipes it to where it needs to go, you know. It could be lubricant, oil for a machine, you know, and then the piping system carries the oil down to where it needs to go and returns it back. It just runs in a circle. We got a convection box, a boiler tube wall. We call it the box. It's just another real tight welding place. 4-post restrictor jigs, mirror welding jigs. You name it, we've got it. You know, we want to put you in a real life scenario. So, what do you think?
Awesome.
Okay. I'm gonna hunt for some girls for you to interview, okay? Alright. We'll be back. So, back here, you know when before you weld something, what do you have to do before you weld it? Cut it, and then what? Sometimes you have to grind it, right? Yeah, so back here you do all your cutting, grinding. You know, you do all your prep work. I always tell people 75% of a good weld is good prep, right? Sounds good anyway. You want to know something about pipe welding?
What?
When you're welding pipe, you don't use a chipping hammer, you use a file. Nice and clean. You want to try it?
Yeah.
Alright. You want me to help you or you got it?
I got it.
Alright, you got it then.
Yep.
That is pretty dang good, Addie.
How did it feel?
It'll be. So you tell me what you think of that weld. How is it?
To me, it doesn't look that good.
It don't look that good?
I think I was going too fast.
Oh, well, that's a
Because-
good guess.
I'm not that strong, and I do this.
But, let me tell you something. No way in heck I could have done that when I was 9 years old. So, that's pretty good. You said you were going too fast. You want to try to do it better?
Yeah.
Alright. Keep going. You done? This half was already welded. You see where the color is? That's where I just got done welding. You ready to try it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me help you?
Yeah.
Or you got it?
I need your help.
Probably need a little help this time?
What?
You showed me up on stick welding. You need help on TIG welding? Okay, I'll help you. Hop in here. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm left-handed.
You're left-handed, okay. So let's put this in your left hand. Hold it like that. I'll come to this side. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do when you walk the cup, we're going to set this here. Now don't touch that. That's called tungsten. Don't touch that tungsten to the metal or it'll snark. When we get ready to fire up, we're going to hit this with our wire, flick it across the metal, it'll go. You ready? Drop. Don't let that tungsten touch. Well, tell us what you think.
I think it looks good.
You think it looks good?
Yeah.
I wish my first one looked that good. That's pretty dang good, girl.
I'd like to say thank you to Missouri Welding Institute for the tour. And on to the next one.